There's a whole herd of goats in St. Ignatius ready to get grazing.
Goats are tough, and most people hate goats. And everybody has the story of the goat was on the hood of my truck or whatever.
Will Powell knows goats, and he wants more people to know what he knows about them.
They can be a pain in the butt, but they can also be very, very useful.
Powell specializes in hoof care near the St. Ignatius ranch he grew up on. 3 years ago, his clients started chatting with him about their troubles with weeds.
I'd tell them a goat would eat that stuff, get a goat and they'd clean it up.
After a handful of comments in 1 week, he got an idea.
I thought, shoot, I've got some ground we can put some goats on and improve the ground, and maybe I'll haul them to these shooting clients and, do that deal. Graze some weeds down and get paid for it.
That started Weed Eaters LLC.
If that's what's there, that's what they're going to eat.
Powell hauls his herd from Polson to Missoula and beyond, doing weed and brush clearance and fire mitigation.
Usually I bring the goats and the fence and the dogs and everything. Typically we're in and out within a few days. The goats work pretty fast.
With the right management, they'll only eat what you don't want.
This field was all weeds. All weeds. And then we reseeded it and all weeds came up again. And I just put the goats on it and they ate the weeds out. So now we've got a lot of grass.
Powell says the goats are great because they give people more ways to manage their weeds.
There's all sorts of problems with pesticides and different chemicals and things that everybody's using now. And not to say that that's wrong, not to say that it's right either, but there needs to be that other option. And I think the goats are that other option.
He's done a few jobs for the city of Missoula, even bringing goats to the Pleasant View neighborhood.
Everybody that was around really enjoyed watching them. We had people that would watch them all day.
Most of his jobs are at private homes. After all, they can even whack very hard to reach weeds.
Like a goat can go everywhere.
And Powell plans to keep the goats going. What started with about 50 goats grew to 75, then 100, then 130, with more on the way. He hopes more ranchers consider grazing into the game too.
I don't care if you run cow-calf, if you run yearlings, if you run sheep, if you run horses. The goats can be a very beneficial aspect in your operation because they pretty much eat everything that everything else doesn't want.
In St. Ignatius, Caroline Weiss, MTN News.